What's interesting about Bigfoot sightings, especially around places like Idlewild, is how consistent the behavior is. Bigfoot doesn't chase people, it doesn't attack, it doesn't pose for photos. It watches, it warns, and then it disappears. That's not monster behavior. That's territorial behavior. Scientific explanations. Misidentified bears. Hallucinations due to altitude. Shadows. Pareidolia. My Bruja explanations. Interdimensional homie. Forest guardian spirit. Leftover Pleistocene creature. Or just a big hairy cryptid who hates cameras. I'm not saying Bigfoot smokes, but every witness description starts with, "He smelled like weed and wet dog." A hiker near Donner Pass reported. Footsteps behind him. Heavy breathing. Something huge pacing him. Then a rock the size of a toaster thrown into his path. He said he saw a towering shape step between trees before it vanished into fog. So, is Bigfoot real? Look, amorcito, between the Sierra Sounds, the ranger reports, and the fact that half of California's forests haven't even been fully explored, I'm not saying Bigfoot is real, but I'm also not camping alone. Ever. Now here's where things get really interesting. We know about a massive prehistoric primate called Gigantopithecus. It lived in Asia hundreds of thousands of years ago. Based on fossil teeth and jaw fragments, scientists estimate it could have stood up to 10 feet tall. Huge. Powerful. And, according to what we know, solitary. No group living, no complex social structures, just one large creature moving through dense forest, avoiding unnecessary conflict. Sound familiar? Here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. Everything we know about Gigantopithecus comes from teeth, and a few fragments of jaw. That's it. No full skeletons, no skulls, no limb bones. Most of these remains were discovered in isolated cave systems in parts of China and Southeast Asia, places where material could be preserved, but also hidden. Gigantopithecus is estimated to have stood up to 10 feet tall, based solely on the size and structure of those teeth. And the teeth tell us something else, too. They belonged to an animal built for powerful chewing, not speed. A forest dweller. A creature adapted to dense terrain. And according to most reconstructions, it lived alone. No packs, no troops, just territory. There's no proof that Bigfoot is Gigantopithecus, but some researchers have asked a different question. What if Gigantopithecus wasn't the end of the line? What if a branch survived, migrated, adapted? A highly intelligent, solitary primate that learned one crucial rule: stay hidden. No fires, no tools, no cities. Just distance, awareness, and patience. A solitary species leaves very little evidence. No group burials, no large populations, no frequent remains. If something like Gigantopithecus, or a descendant, survived longer than we think, it wouldn't leave behind neat fossils. It would leave gaps. And when you combine that with rugged terrain, dense forest, and generations of learned avoidance, you don't get proof, you get stories. If Bigfoot exists, it explains the lack of evidence. A solitary species, low population, remote terrain, no bodies, no bones. Because whatever it is, it doesn't want to be found. And whether Bigfoot is a relic of prehistory, a branch that never vanished, or just a story shaped by fear, the mountain doesn't care what you believe. It only cares that you respect it. And maybe, don't stay out too late. So tell me, mis espíritus del bosque, do you think Bigfoot is out there? This has been Mariana Muerte, your favorite glitchy bruja guiding you through cryptids, chaos, and California mysteries. Stay spooky. Stay curious. And if you hear something big behind you, just walk faster, mijo.